Hey Vamp, how are you? It's just another night. First, and I'm alright. How about you? I'm okay. It's just another night. Finally, I have returned back to work, and I had with my little 2 days off. Stomach's cramping a little bit, but I'm here. You know, it's that time of the month. So I've been having my little days off, enjoying myself. Don't talk about my hair because I had put my hair up because I had my little black dress on yesterday. And I ain't took my little bun down that I had. It just look a little funkified. The best place will be Facebook. My Facebook is Sprinkle Jones. My Instagram is Sprinkle Juice. My email is srlcdn84@gmail.com. I prefer Facebook, but a lot of people don't use Facebook. Or Instagram, but Instagram and Facebook, I have my notifications turned off. Hey, Slap Nuts. Hello, lady. You still drinking with your pinky finger out? Of the month. Take some hot water and ginger and turmeric. Okay, I'll. That sounds good. My Instagram is Sprinkle Juice. Now, in order for me to respond to you, when I do check Instagram, you must send me a picture of yourself. I need to know what you look like. Are you cute? Profile picture, I got on a brown. I think I got on a brown dress. Okay, Val. So you saying you find shit? Why are you single? You 28. Oh no. That's young. You know I'm an older woman. Yes. Okay, this money don't look right. But I'm gonna put what I'm counting. So we got $10 off right here. No, this is $5. And then 10, so $15 short so far. Yes, Sprinkle Juice. You know I'm old, child. And I got kids. And I'm fat. Are you working right now? Are you working right now, Olivia? I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. You spamming my chat. All this money is off. Why the hell this is off? I don't know. You followed me on Instagram. Why you say you single now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know my hair look crazy. Crazy is the crazy does. Okay, this is where we shorted, so it should make up 2, 4. Where I stay again? In Tennessee. Where you stay? Where's the freaking calculator? You wanna lick my boom about my rods if I... Here we go. You in North Carolina? Oh, hell. And why you say you was single? You in North Carolina? Why you say you're single? Can you not hear me? Because I probably couldn't hear me. My volume was turned down a little bit. Okay, y'all, so I just got to work. About 50. Oh, it's 11:30 already. I got to work maybe, what, 25 minutes ago? I kind of was on time tonight, baby. So I went ahead and counted the register after I got a report. And I got to put the food out. And I have to fold rags tonight. I need to take my hair down and fix it while it's down. Actually, I need to do that now. Let me see if this truck finna come in here. I mean, this man in this truck. I got my hair up, y'all. I don't know. Oh, the message has a delay. You'll tell me on the back end? Oh, hell. Don't start no mess now. Don't start no mess. I'm hot already and I just got to work. I was gonna go live last night, but my stomach was cramping. About 1 o'clock, my stomach was cramping so bad. Oh my goodness. So it still is now, but I'm just glad I got a freaking flow, you guys. I'm a little warm up in here, so I'm gonna go check the temperature. I'm actually gonna put my hair back up because where I'm about to go is hot as hell in the laundry room. And what time I get off? I don't know. What time you want me to get off, sweetheart? Hey, Jamilin. And thank you for the star, girl. Hey, Tay. What time you want me to get off? Because I don't know. What time I get off in the morning? I might be doing about 9 or 10 hours tomorrow. I don't know. But my stomach is hurting though, that's for sure. Let's get this hair back up. It's too much. It's too much. I want to put my waist trainer on, but I don't know. I've been cramping more than the usual. So I don't know if I should put it on. Now, so we can have a seafood date. You like seafood? That would be nice. No guy has caught on to that part yet about me. I guess you paying attention, huh? I guess you paying attention. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put my waist trainer on and then go in here with this heated and fold these rags. Is that gonna make me cramp more? Y'all know. Woo! And I did not get any rest before I came to work tonight. I don't know what's the deal with my sleep schedule right now, but everything is thrown off. Oh, you made your mom hibachi shrimp egg rolls? I want some. Send me some. I ain't had no shrimp egg rolls in a while. That sounds good right about now. But I do got some blackened fish. I'm finna close this window. Everything is flying in, but I wanted to. Ah! Hold on. They showing now. I'm spraying these gnats that flew in. It's quite a few I just seen. I don't know if this gonna help, but this what I'm gonna spray their ass with. What's TND? Y'all know I'm old. You said come over. Can I come over? Come over. Come over. Can I come over? Come over. So you want me to come to North Carolina for some egg rolls? You might have a date. We might have a date. I got a man. No, I don't. I'm single. Do you? Are y'all single? Yeah, I ain't really looking for no boyfriend. I ain't looking for no man. Especially, I mean, it's hard for me to explain what I'm trying to say. But I got some blackened fish to eat tonight. Some leftovers from what I had for lunch today. Actually, that's the only thing I ate today. And I ate the tater tots, but I only ate half of the fish. But I don't have any cocktail sauce. I do got tartar sauce, and I think I got one little packet of ketchup in there. But I don't know if that's what I want the kind of sauce to be. Sade, Sade, say what you like. You can back it up. Says, shut up. You shut the fuck up, heifer. No, come over here, start with me. Come over here, start with me. Ugh. So, you said shocking. Don't be shocked. What you shocked for? Are y'all trolling me? Go ahead. Go ahead. Get it out y'all system now. Now let the trolling begin. I haven't been trolled in a few days because I ain't been on here in a few days, but I'm here now, so go ahead and troll me. You said F the top, go ahead and drop it. Can you tap dance for me? No. Can you send me some monies? Some monies? Yeah, stinking here. From that bug spray. You are I'm pretty. Well, thank you. I appreciate the compliment of that you giving me that I'm pretty. Seeing you some to tap dance, you crazy. You crazy for thinking I'm gonna do what you say because you on my live. Sound like you crazier or the craziest. Hey, oxymoron, how are you? Can drop the neck, can drop the cash out. That's what you can do. Drop the cash out. Drop me some cash out. Talking about drop the neck. I'm gonna drop the neck all right when I bend you over. Love your hair too. Thank you. Hey, where you're from? I'm from West Tennessee. Where you from? So you sell it too? Got it. I don't know if you sell your poo nanny or not, but thank you for letting us know that you sell it. But you still can send me a cash out for requesting things and getting it wrong about me. Got it. Make sure you get that too. I got a customer. Hello, how are you? How can I name? You booked the double non-smoking? Mm-hmm. All right. I just need to see your ID in the car you want me to charge. Okay. I'm giving you your 200 bonus points for being a reward member. Do you have any pets with you? You got a dog? Huh? You got a dog with you? Wow. One pet, one animal? Mm-hmm. Okay. It's a no. Sorry, no. Pets? Yes. No. No pets? Okay. No, All right, here's your ID and your card back. Let me make your key for your room. Alright, so this is your room number. This is the Wi-Fi passcode. Breakfast is from 6 to 9 in this door right there. Checkout's at 11. The elevator right here. You're on the second floor, right here on the front side. Alright, thank you. Have a good night. I didn't say any personal information, so I didn't have to mute. I didn't have to mute my mic. Hey Joseph, how are you? But normally when I ask for their personal information, I do mute my mic. Like their phone number, their address. But he had already put it in, and all I needed was his last name. But thank you for reminding me, because sometimes it has been like 1 or 2 times that I forgot. There is the option. It's called joining the live stream, but it's only for if you have certain subscribers, I think. I wish YouTube can allow your subscribers to come up and chit chat with you instead of typing all day. I can make my live to where y'all can come up and chit chat, but I have to send y'all the link. I don't know if I can now put the link in the chat through YouTube, but I can for sure through StreamYard. But I have used that feature before where I've let people come up, but I had to send them the link. I'm finna close this window. I had to send them the link, like either through their email or through another social media platform. Put it on the community page of YouTube. I didn't think of that, but thank you. I'll probably set the next live up like that if y'all want to come up. I didn't think y'all was interested in coming up. Hey, Sean. We all have haters. You are not special. I am special. But yes, we do have haters. Hey, Darren. I can use OBS also. It's free and you can have like 3 people up. I started out using OBS and man, I think it was just me. I think it was my laptop I was using. So I did get into it a whole lot. I really like OBS. But then I got into StreamYard, which was way more simpler. So I started doing StreamYard, but I took all those videos down when I used to be on StreamYard and OBS, and it's another one I used. I can't think of the name of it right now. But on YouTube, I think now you can bring up about 10 people now. StreamYard, what, it's like 20 maybe, or no? I haven't used StreamYard in so long, but StreamYard is way easier. Yes, for me it was, but I did use OBS. It took me a minute though to like get the hang of it, But I wasn't bringing people up then. But I did bring people up through YouTube. You know, now they keep updating their stuff. So now we can bring people up, but we have to set that live up a certain way before we go live. And we have to send the code to the people. And somebody just gave me the idea, just put it as a post, my community post. And I didn't think of that. Because at first I was like, dang, people are not going to want to give me their phone number, their personal email address. And I can understand that as well. So that's why I haven't really said anything. Prism. That's the one have you been following me for a while? Because that's the one I used to use. Prism, OBS, and StreamYard. I used Prism for a good little hot minute. From when I was transitioning from doing different type of content to what the content I do now. Hey, Felicia. Don't just choose mods, choose people who are day ones. That is correct. Who you telling that to? Is somebody asking questions about this on they hey, forever. If you need a moderator, I'm here. Okay, Vamp he has been here for a little bit, but what I have started doing is having my mods to vote other mods in, but I will make somebody a mod if I don't see any of my mods, because everybody, you know. Ew! That's a fat one. Why they coming in here for? You said nice catch. Now I'm putting me some hand sanitizer on, y'all. So on YouTube, you can put it in the chat. I know you can put it on the chat, on. When I used the feature through YouTube, I wasn't able to put it in the chat. But I don't know about now because I haven't used the feature in a while. But I know you can put it in the chat through StreamYard and possibly through Prism Live Studio. You've been subscribed. Subscribe to me since 2024. Don't do that. Okay, didn't you say you was Puerto Rican? Are you? Do you got some? Hold on, let me go back and read this. What you was saying? Before I asked that. Okay, so you Puerto Rican and Jamaican, so you do got some black in you. That's what I was reading, because of the way you was commenting was like, hold up, wait a minute. Wakanda forever wishes you and your family continued good health. Well, thank you, Wakanda forever. Hell yeah. So you saying you fine shit. StreamYard might be a nice option. Yes, I use StreamYard last. I think I was just trying it out through my phone, because I normally will use StreamYard through my laptop. But I tried it on my phone to see. Now I think it has less options through your phone, but I don't be using all that stuff anyway. You said I'm like 8 out of 10, so you ain't fine. Wait a minute, King Yella. Who is King Yella? And why you like me? You like old women? Because I'm old, Bookie. Oh my goodness. I need to drink something warm, y'all say, right? Something warm. I was going to put my waist trainer on, but I'm cramping. But this might be the time I need it on because last week in all my lives, I was so bloated. And I don't even think y'all realized it. Hey, Quentin. Age ain't nothing but a number. It's pretty up in here. Like Pretty Ricky said. Oh, yeah, yeah. You said it's because of my age, boy. But age ain't nothing but a number. It ain't nothing but a number. You said, I can't even get the front. You said it's because of my age, boy. But age ain't nothing but a number. I had to think of the song. On my way back from when I was in Illinois, I played that on repeat. They got me, when I stopped at that stop, I think it was a truck stop. Was it a truck stop? It was something like a truck stop. When I stopped there, when I got back on the road and my phone cut out, I played Pretty Ricky. It got me all the way to Tennessee. Do you hear me? Oh, pretty Ricky. It's 5 in the morning and I'm up talking dirty to you. You said Blackie. Shut up, fart knocker. You said you a slave. You be okay. You will be okay, fart knocker. Take clips. You'll be okay. Let me tell you. Black people were stolen from Africa and brought to the U.S. and were made slaves. And they are thriving like never before. So it might not be that bad, you know? You say, yo, bad, it's okay. Listen, it's okay, baby. I get it. Your job is to troll me and get me out of character and try to say terrible things. But I'm not a slave. I don't know anybody that is a slave. So I'm guessing you're saying you might have been a slave. You ever been to a Mojo Brooks comedian show? No, I have not. I would love to go to a comedian show. See, look at you. You a YN. And you know how to take a girl on a date. Not a girl, a woman. I'm a woman. And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? You said composure 100. Yes. You got to know how to communicate with people that don't really want to communicate with you. Black people got more opportunities than white people nowadays. We probably do. But what that mean? What? So we need it. We need more opportunities. Okay. Look, it's a black queen. Period. Oh my goodness. That left hook to the face hit her hard as fuck. Keep on talking and I'm gonna virtually whip your raggedy ass, Mary. More opportunities. I mean, I can't say that we get more opportunities, but that's what somebody else said. So hey, that's trolling me. So I'm gonna let them troll. I troll them back. Please don't take it personal. Don't take it personal, baby. Personal, baby. Personal, baby. Where you from? where I'm from, I am from West Tennessee. Where are you from, Frank? So I'm gonna cook you hibachi shrimp egg rolls and take you to a Mojo Brooks comedian show. That sounds like the perfect date to me. Okay. You ain't gotta take me to know what they were saying. What's the place called? The Cheesecake Factory. Child, no. Cook for me. I don't like that. I don't even eat a lot anymore. Actually, I had you from South Africa? You're from South Africa? Well, welcome to my channel, my friend. They had their own businesses and institutions. You talking about the white people or the black people? Are we getting into race tonight? I should have brought some Hennessy for this conversation because I'm not prepared. Yes, the Cheesecake Factory expensive. I mean, yeah, I've ate there a few times in my life, but my point I was trying to make is you don't have to spend bukus of dollars on me to make sure I have a good time. That's all I'm saying, right? Because if we're gonna date, I want to make sure my man got money in his pocket, right? He can't be just spending it on some bullshit. And if he cook, that's a plus. But don't get it twisted now. I do like doing things like that every once in a while. And I do like having nice things. Don't get it twisted. That don't mean I just want to meet at a kickball park and sit in the dust. Which probably wouldn't be bad because I'm sitting with someone when I've been by myself. Okay, Sprinkle, you don't have to complain, but don't lower your standards. Grocery store, Netflix. I don't do the Netflixing. I Netflix by myself. Yeah. I don't really watch TV. We can't go to the grocery store in my town, child. The ghetto. Talking about the ghetto. Ooh, a fruit basket picnic. I would love that. I've never did. Talking about just have fruit in the basket and then go set out a blanket on the floor, on the ground. Sorry, some people get irritated when you call the ground the floor and the floor the ground. You know what I mean. I don't remember the last time I had a picnic. When's my birthday? You've been over here for a while. You should know my birthday. My birthday is June 2nd. Hold up. Wait a minute. Don't come for me. What do I do to unwind after a long day of working kids? I like to sit in my room where my blackout curtains, I just want it to be blacked out. And I like to sit in silence and think about my day, regroup, think about what I need to do, how I'm going to do it, all that stuff. And then once I come up with all of that in my mind, I just start taking a few deep breaths in and out, in and out, in and out. Ooh, ooh. But when I had a man to unwind, it got a little hot and heavy in there. But yeah, for the most part, I like to shut the world off for a while. I don't want to hear what the heck is going on TV because it's a bunch of bull. And I don't want to hear what Sally and KK and May May did. I don't want to hear any of that. I don't want to hear the racist talk about black and white people. I don't want to hear about the kids that's being lynched and all of that stuff. Even though it's terrible, I hear it all the time. I even get so invested into it and I look it up. But it is so sad. It breaks my heart. So I cry enough. I'm sad more than I'm happy most days. And I'm just, most of the time I'll be sad because I'm getting older and I'm able to reevaluate myself in my past actions. And I'm sad a lot of the times because my past actions is why I am where I am today. But I am grateful that I have the mind frame and the mindset to notice the fuck ups and to do better. I'm grateful for that. But I keep thinking about how much time I wasted doing the wrong things. And it bothers me even more knowing that all the people that was involved in my life, not one person made sure I stayed on the right path. Not saying I got off and I'm doing drugs and stuff like that. None of that happened. But being that my dad was killed before I turned 1 and my mom had 4 kids and had to learn a lot of things over after my dad passed, I'm the youngest of them all. And you know how the youngest get treated. That don't mean we not loved. That just mean like don't nobody care what you think, how you feel, or what you want. You gonna take this, sit down, and shut the fuck up. So now that when I start getting older, I start to step more into being a very outgoing person. I was very outgoing, but no matter where you are and where you going, you still need some type of guidance and direction. And I did not have that. I had my mom, of course. She did the best she could. And I had my brother, of course. He did the best he could. But my brother still is my brother, and he still have to live his own life. And my mother is my mother. She can't devote all her time to me because she have other children. So I often sit and go back and forth in my head about how I could have done way better, and my decisions and choices that I made way back when, way back yonder, has landed me in a situation. Not only that, but because of the color of my skin, has landed me in a situation that I really don't want to be in. And now I'm not struggling. I am struggling to get out of that. But does that mean to give up? No. That just means I need to lock in and stay focused and keep trying. Because ain't nobody coming to save me. Nobody. And it gets overwhelming and it gets sad. And then now that I'm older, a lot of people see my mindset, and everybody wants a piece of sprinkle. Everybody wants me in their life. So I'm being pulled and tugged in every direction, and it's overwhelming. So for me to unwind, I like to shut the world off. And it takes me about 2 hours to unwind. You're going to make it out. Hard times never last forever. Thank you. Godspeed. Yes. But don't condemn yourself anymore. Imagine the wisdom and strength you have now. Perhaps you'll find joy in telling others about it, advising what you went through. Yes, that's why I'm on YouTube, to share my story so you guys can hear and not do what I did. But the thing about what you're saying, you're absolutely true. But what I'm saying, that it's okay to sometimes reflect back over your life. And for me, I kind of do it. Okay, I reflect over each day of my life before I decide to go to bed. So, okay, when I do my lives, I get off whenever and whatever I make it home after my lives sometimes. And I have to think back over, okay, what I need to change up. What did I not need to do? What did I not need to say? What's too much for you guys? Because everybody's not where I'm from. And everybody don't have thick skin like I do. And everybody don't know how to turn a food into a fucking food. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that's what I do. I go back, I think back over my life as far as, okay, did I communicate well with the kids? Did I make sure they have what they needed? Did they eat enough? Are they clothes clean? And make sure they ass is washed. Make sure their hair looks decent to go out. Because nowadays people be calling, what is it, CPS on any damn thing, okay? I need them to call CPS on their baby daddy for neglecting them. Please do. Please, 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 please. And I reflect over all of that. And then at the end of the day have to end. But I have to be honest with myself and live in reality. Because it's just me. It's not me plus their dad plus a family friend plus a family member. It's just me. So I got to get my shit together. And sometimes that's why I be pulling up on these YouTube skirt, looking dusty and busted up. That's because I done took care of everybody else for the day and tried to make sure everybody was straight, which means I put myself last sometimes. And that also bothers me. So now I'm in the process of how can I get my me time in? How can I start doing things again that I enjoy or I like? That is a part of reflecting and all of that stuff. I go through all of that. Just not only the bad things and not only my past, but I do think about my past because what I don't want to do is repeat the past for my children. I want to break those generational curses and I want to do better, but it gets overwhelming and I'm an overthinker and a Gemini. So do I feel happy after you done your lives since it comes from a passion? Sometimes I do. A lot lately I don't feel happy. I take those lives down because I know it's gonna come a day in time where people gonna make videos and try to drag me and talk about me and my kids and my family and all that extra stuff. And I'm not bothered by that, but I'm bothered by how it will make my kids feel. So I try to take those videos down because when I make those videos, a lot of times I'm just on here having fun. That's it. I'm just on here. It's the club to me. Okay? This is the club. Now, I do be trying to teach y'all little stuff here and there, but I don't know everything. But if you're going to pull up to Sprinkle Street, you can't be a dummy, okay? You're going to have to learn something or teach us something, right? So sometimes I tend to overshare. The more I think about it, I don't feel like I'm oversharing, but I can tell a lot of people that's close to me feel like I overshare. I don't feel like I overshare because I feel like, how can someone else learn from you if you don't tell your story? If you don't tell your situation and you're not forthcoming about it, they can't learn from you. But I do overshare, but at the same time, that's my story. I have a right to talk about it. And when I say people close to me, I really don't have nobody close to me, but I do have people every once in a while that pop in that know me and they're very judgmental. Where I'm from, people are very judgmental. Like the way I look now, this is bomb behavior. But do I give a fuck? No, because I am not of those people. And you can judge me, you can call me nappy, all that stuff, all of that. But at the end of the day, their opinion does not matter of me. And you have learned this when you were younger. Your opinion is what matters, should matter to you, no one else's, right? What they feel and think about me, that ain't my business. If they think I'm a nappy, bomb, raggedy fool, then go ahead. That's your opinion of me, child. But I don't have to prove who I am to anyone. If you feel that way, then feel that way. Do you, Bookie? If you trying to hurt my feelings, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings, because I didn't hurt the worst of the worst. Uh, hey, Chosen Law. Hey, Dwayne. Hey, Paige. It's your channel. You can overshare all you want to. Yes, I can. But then I have to think, okay, I'll be trying to teach my kids to not think about what people think or say of them. But that's, everybody is not where I am mentally. So more important than anything, I don't want to make my kids feel a certain kind of way. But at the same time, I want them to grow thick skin as well. So I'm just like, I gotta balance it out. But lately, I have not been feeling my lives that I've been doing. But that's why in the past, I would skip so many days or so many weeks, because I'll be like, dang, I shouldn't have said that in my live. Like, when people be trying to troll me, I troll their asses back. And I was raised that if somebody says something foolish to you, you have every right to say something foolish back if you want to. That's how I was raised. But now my mindset, what I have learned on my own, is you don't have to respond to people like that. It gets them more bothered when you ignore their ass, because it tells them that they ain't nobody. They aren't anyone. Sorry. I forgot. But you know what I'm saying. People get bothered by that. And then also, that is being more in control of you. You learned that in elementary school. Self-control, being in control of yourself. A lot of people skip over that because it sounds so simple. But once you really tap in to yourself and stuff like that, it ain't that simple as you think, because we raised, a lot of people, not everyone, is raised that, say for example, somebody come up and call you a bitch. That's fighting. Them fighting words, motherfuckers. Bring it, ho. Oh no, the fuck, she didn't call me no bitch. I'm finna whoop that trick. That's how a lot of us are raised. But what I have learned is that's responding to them is basically dropping down to their level and giving them energy of yours that they don't deserve to have. And a lot of people might say, oh, she a wussy, she a scary, and she this and that. Oh, fucking well. You don't pay my bills. You're not in this coochie cat. And you're not taking care of my kids. So why would I give a fuck? No offense. Sorry, this channel is not for kids. If you are under the age of 21, get off of my live right now, okay? Because this is grown folks talk and grown folks business. You said you spitting truth. Yes. So thank you. I appreciate that, strong black love. You work long and hard to be this bitch. Thanks for noticing. I know that's right. But sometimes you have to ignore a person to teach them how to act appropriately. And the crazy thing is, I was kind of just talking to my child about this, my 9-year-old, but I got down on her level to where she could kind of understand where I'm coming from a little bit more. And even though she's a mixed girl, she's black and white. For all of you kids that keeps teasing her and saying she's white, she's black and white. I am an American, brown skin, and I carried her, okay? And this womb, she part of me. So stop teasing my baby about being white. She don't like it. And y'all be sounding ignorant. Now, what if she came to school and teased y'all for being black, or for being dumb, or for not making straight A's, or for not knowing how to dance, or for not knowing how to sing, you gonna be pressed because you ain't got enough self-control to pipe down. But keep in mind, you started it, okay? But hey, I've been talking to my daughter about, hey, you don't have to correct them. When they call you albino, you're not albino, but it's nothing wrong with being albino. So, what the fuck? What are you parents teaching your children? What I have learned is a lot of children do what they parents see, what they see their parents do. Sorry. A lot of children do what they see their parents do and how their parents behave. They also do things and realize their parents is not going to respond, and they keep doing it, and they don't think who they are hurting, and they don't think how stupid they make themselves look. And they don't realize when you get older, being this kid shit is cute and all, but you ain't gonna be no kid forever. Once you become adult, you adult forever. You can't go back to being a kid. So stop the ignorant stuff, right? Right. Why pick on somebody about something they cannot change? That's something that still be bothering me sometimes. Well, it don't bother me. I be like, why? I can't change that I'm American. I mean, I can by moving the fuck away, but I was still born here on this land. So all you other races is gonna have to move the fuck over because I'm here. We're gonna have to get along, or you gonna have to move it along, okay? Now, that don't mean I'm racist, okay? I'm not racist. I'm just telling y'all what some of y'all parents should have told y'all a long time ago. You sound stupid. Like, na boo boo, you black. Okay, bitch, you white. We both have a color that we have to say we are. And that's how we were born, and we can't change that. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. My parents were not cool. I'm nothing like them. That's sad to hear, you know. My mom was cool as fuck. She was considered the mean auntie. But everybody always was at my mom's house. Everybody wanted to be at my mom's house growing up. She was considered the mean auntie because she would whoop your ass if you needed an ass whooping, and she would tell you the things that your mama should have told you. And she gonna still feed you, still clothe you, and still nurture you, okay? So she was considered the mean auntie. Everybody knew, don't come to my mama's house talking shit. Don't be sarcastic. If you a kid, don't sit on her motherfucking furniture. And a kid need to stay in the kid's place. That's how I was raised. Things are different now. My mom also, she don't give a damn what color you are. If she like you and she see you trying, and if she can help you, my mom is not rich. She's gonna help you. She don't care about what color you are, you know. Married 21 years, beautiful is within. Honor, trust, and respect is real. I'm a new sub. Well, welcome to my channel, Strong Black Love. Thank you for the $10. I really appreciate you. Have a look around, like some videos, and leave me some comments. Now, just know I'm an older woman, and I do come on YouTube to party most of the time. But on Sprinkle Street, Sprinkle Lane, and Sprinkleville, we not raising dummies, okay? So sometimes you're gonna have to learn some things, even if it's just about me. Like some people have said that I'm racist. I'm not racist, but sometimes other races need to just be told what they seem to not know. Even black folks. Sometimes we need to be told things that we don't know. I was telling my daughter today, she was mad because I was telling her why I wasn't taking her on a trip with me. And I told her it's because I don't like the way she act in public. And just because you have black, that don't mean you have to act ghetto, hood, and ratchet. That is what they push upon us, and they think it's cute. And well, young people think it's cute, and they just run with it. Like, you gotta know, okay, if you with your black people and you acting ghetto, hood, and ratchet, that's fine. You're in the setting. You gotta make sure you're in the right setting to do that. But when you are outside, you don't want other races looking at you, and like, they call all black boys thugs if they get in trouble. That's not fair. But you gotta look at where they getting this bullshit from. For one, they just being messy. For two, they getting it from because black people don't, they haven't seen a lot of black people going to public and act appropriately. And my daughter is half black, and most of her friends are black. And I told her, I get it. I understand. You welcome, black people have a welcoming type love and culture. So you want to be around the niggas. I get it. But that don't mean you got to act like a nigga everywhere we go. And you're not going to act like that when you are with me, okay? There is so many other cultures in this world. Of course, I don't want you to forget where you came from, but you need to be able to communicate effectively with other races and understand their culture or respect their culture as well. I get it. I get it. I get it. A lot of y'all might not agree with what I'm saying, but you're not going to be, say for example, go to the airport. You're not going to be acting ignorant with me at the airport and get us kicked out. Then my black ass can't fly. What the fuck? I ain't never been in no plane, by the way, but that's just an example. Don't do me. So I had to tell her, we're going to work on this behavior a little bit more. But I've noticed that older she gets, this is becoming more of a thing. And I had to let her know, like, no, ma'am. No, just because I'm black with dreads, and she loved that I'm her black mom, my mixed baby, she loved the fact that her mom is black. Oh my goodness, I love that for her. But you have to know how to exist appropriately amongst other people that is different from you. That's all I'm saying. I don't care about what color you is. I mean, I do care, but I'm not saying it as a diss. Like, that's all I'm trying to teach my kids. Now, my son got it, and my oldest daughter got it. My son is black. So, of course, I have to tell him, listen here, listen good. In other cultures, they go by what they see. And they try to compare it by what they know. And a lot of times they get it wrong when it comes to black young men. So you have to be careful, which is sad that I have to talk to him and tell him these things. It's really sad. But you have to be careful what you're doing around other cultures, what you are saying, because the way you mean it might not be how they take it. So you need to be a little bit more appropriate. But my son, he's not ghetto or anything like that. He don't like being around stuff like that. He will politely leave. And I think me and his dad did an awesome job raising him. He get along with every culture, every race, female, males, he was one of them kids that got along with everybody. I don't know anybody in my town that don't like my son. If they do, that's their business. As long as they keep that shit over there and they don't run up, because they're gonna get done up. Okay? Okay. But my girls, they are mixed. They have a white dad that I was married to for 15 fucking years. Okay? And I have learned a lot about white people. it's I've learned. I knew a lot about white people from how I was raised, but then I married a white guy, and I learned even more. And the icing on the cake is that my ex-husband parents or family are racist. So, or they were, or they just judged me and put me in a box and thought I was somebody that I'm not. But guess what? Right now, to this day, they love me. They love this little black nappy head, dread head, fat, skinny, mixed mac body. They love me. You know why? Because I showed up as myself, and I treated their white son or white grandson or white cousin, I treated him very well. And before I left that marriage, they know he would never, ever, ever find anybody better than me other than God. And they miss that because he going through it. And do I feel bad for him? I only feel bad for him, and this is my downfall with people. I feel bad for him because I enabled him to where he was already like this. He was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. But I enabled him. And now he's out with the fucking wolves. And he's struggling to survive and get his shit together. And it's really only him he really got to take care of. I mean, he got kids, but was he a mama's boy? He was a mama's and daddy's boy. His mom and dad, I think they are still married, but they are not together. He is his dad's only child. Only child. I mean, only motherfucking son. So guess what? They were sad. They wanted me to keep having kids till we got a boy so they could carry this last name. We're not doing that. We're not, no. Oh, I don't give a fuck. We're not having all these kids that I gotta take care of by my goddamn self. We're not doing that. So, and then his mom, his dad only child and his mom only son. So he was spoiled. He was spoiled, but he loved black culture. He love it. And it's okay to love another culture, and it's okay to marry another culture, but you gotta understand the culture. You got to, or it's not gonna work. And in his case, I feel as if he got it wrong. Like, all the things he loved about the black culture are the negative things. And that's what he was thriving off of. He still thrives off of it now. The negative things of the black culture is what he feels is the best life for him. And it's not. Me too, and I get angry I'm not accepted. Why you ain't accepted? Waiting on a pinky? I ain't got nothing to drink, slap nuts. So, he loved the bad stuff about the black culture. Like, he ain't even YN age anymore, but that's where his mind is. His mindset is. His mindset is not, yes, gangs, selling, running from house to house, trying to be a D-boy, sagging of the pants. Boy, grow the fuck up. But that's where he was left off mentally as a child. If y'all following me. Now I didn't move on to something else. I have learned that about him. Excuse me. Where he is stuck at in life is where the age he got stuck at, if that makes sense. So it's hard for him to see and grow. I mean, it's not hard for him, but he's choosing not to because he feel like that's the cool aspect of being around or amongst the niggas, and it's not cool. You a lame. It don't matter how much you like the culture, you still want to be somebody. You still want to be the best you can be. You still want to make your money. You still want to take care of your kids. He don't do any of that, and he did not learn that from his white family. He learned that from the niggas. And in his mind, he fitting in and all this extra stuff. Had I known, you guys, he was this kind of white boy, I would have never married his ass. Is it about white or black to me? At the time, it was not. I do still like white niggas. I mean, no offense for calling y'all that, but I still like white guys. I still like all races. You know what I'm saying? But once I see your mindset and see where you trying to go in life or lack thereof, I'm gonna deuces because I'm trying to. I may never be the most famous person in the world, but one day, hopefully, I will. And I might not be a household name, and I might not be able to leave a very well-known legacy, but I damn sure gonna try. That's it. That's all. I'm gonna try. Actions matter. Uh-oh, you like my hubby. I like the Black Americans. You stay, play, pray, cry, grieve together. Yes, some black people do, but unfortunately, you have met a black woman with 3 kids, a single black woman with 3 kids that do all of those things by herself. Yes, I do. All of those things. I stay, play, pray, cry, grieve alone. All of those things I do alone. Am I upset about that? No. But at one point in time I was, because it was like I'm isolated from most of the world because I can't find people. Not that I'm looking, but I haven't, people with like-minded as myself hasn't navigated to my area. So it's kind of like a lonesome thing, especially like when it comes to men and stuff. Like, one thing I don't like is to tell a man how to be a man. How you gonna be my man if I gotta teach you how to be my man? Like, what? Girl, what the fuck? That's just how I am. So when it comes to me dating, I don't even want to date. I feel like I don't think I'm better than the next person or anything like that. I just feel like not you playing with yourself outside. You said, right, that's not cool. You're a name in my household. Period. Thank you. That's so sweet. It's not because you like white men, is it? No, it's not because I like white men. I like all men. I've dated Mexicans. I've dated Puerto Ricans. Well, I ain't have sex with them, but I did date them. You ain't gotta have sex with everybody you meet. That's another thing a lot of people don't think about. Just because you meet somebody and they take you on a date, that don't mean you gotta drop them draws and give them some, okay? Hey, Retro Girl, how you doing? If you had a chance and capability to mother the world, to raise them, would you grow a great generation, or do you think it's a bad idea because everyone will be alike? I think it's a great idea. I would do it. I don't think it don't matter. if you raise people to think alike and be the same, they're not gonna be the same. In my opinion, it's a lot of people that need guidance, and a little guidance ain't never hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? Um, that don't mean you can't like other things or be other ways just because you was raised to think alike. That's what I think. Now, if we were born looking alike and all of that stuff, then that would kind of be different. You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, just think if there's other people like me, right? That think like me. Nobody's ever going to have this beautiful face with this scar on there. I'm different off top. You're going to be different off top. We are made to be different, but yet be smart. Yet thrive. Yet we're powerful people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying we better or none of that, or my little tribe and all this stuff. I'm not saying none of that. But we are striving to be better, right? That's the whole goal, to be better, to be fulfilled, not just financially, but emotionally and spiritually. You want to be fulfilled with love and all that stuff. And if I'm saying my words wrong, y'all know what the hell I'm trying to say. Hopefully you do. That's just my opinion. Like, for example, oh my goodness, this finna ruffle some feathers. Everybody that's Trump supporters, right? They follow him and they think the same. A lot of them give the same answers when you talk to them. They're not open-minded and all that stuff, but they are not the same. I guarantee you, more now than before, those people are thinking twice about that situation. And I don't dislike them for who they voted for. I know y'all finna get on my ass. How can you not like why don't you dislike those people? Because they are who they are, you know? Like, it would be a boring world if everyone was identical. Like, what would be the point, right? But even if we were identical, like, identical twins are still different. But as far as who people vote for, I mean, that's who they vote for. That's what they believe. That's what they like. That's what they into. Now, do we want to change their minds? I think when other people come into play and purposely try to change the mind of others, they're teaching them how to be fake, because that's not their genuine selves. Because if they want to be that way, they will be that way from the beginning, right? But it's still okay to guide people that are genuinely lost and have no direction and all that blah 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 blah. You get it. Hopefully y'all get it. See, now y'all see I'm not as stupid as I act. Just because I throw this ass in a circle, that don't mean I'm dumb. I done went to college and graduated, y'all. Just because I work at this hotel, that don't mean I'm a dumbass. I just don't believe in working hard. I believe in working smart. And I done worked hard at one point in time in my life, real hard. And I got it out the mud, and that shit wasn't cool. It was like real lame. And then on top of that, I was married and I was still doing it by myself. Like, oh hell no, who the fuck you think I am? Does it offend you if a white girl does braids like black girl? No. What I'm gonna get offended for? That's your nappy ass head. I'm not saying white folks' head nappy, but because my head is nappy, I'm gonna call their head nappy, okay? But their hair really ain't nappy, I guess. Some of them are. But if it just shows, okay, I want to be like them. I admire these people. Yes, I'm still white, but let me try. It's just like, to me, it's just like, you don't eat black folks food all day, every day of your life. You want to try a little Chinese, you want to try a little Indian food, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean you trying to be Chinese or Indian. It just means, hey, I wanna learn a little bit about y'all culture and try it out a little bit, right? That's just how I feel. Do it bother me or get on my nerves? No, because I'm so focused on me. What you do, I mean, I'm very aware of what you do. I want to be aware of other cultures and what they doing. But you got to understand, a white girl can't be black. You can learn all the culture and change up your life and all that stuff, but you still gonna be white. And a black girl can't be white or these other races. You are what you are. This what you was born looking like. You can't change that. So for one, why make fun of other people that can't change what they look like and how they was born? To me, that don't make sense. But it don't bother me when white girls try to be black. Now, when they start disrespecting the black culture by doing too much, okay, yeah, sometimes you gotta humble some people. Just like in the white culture, they try to humble black people and call us thugs and all this other stuff. I get it. It's a tactic to make you feel some kind of way, and so you can get your shit together and act right. It's like, some people do get offended. A lot of people do get offended because they don't want to share. We don't want to share our culture with other people that don't like us. That's how basically it is. We don't want to share. If you don't like us and you calling us this and you saying we that and this and that, and you don't want to work together, why we want to share our culture with you? We don't. So I get that mindset as well. That's like you going to school with some brand new pants on. Let's say we get you some Jordan shoes on, and your best friend make fun of you, but then ask you the next day, can I borrow and wear your shoes to school? No, bitch. Then you just talk about me and make fun of me and make me feel like shit. Carry your ass on. So I get it. Hey, I get it. You like when blacks act white? Oh, really? Well, you've met me. I can turn it off and on. I don't act white. I don't think I act white, but I do know how to be professional. When the blacks act white, a lot of times they get uninvited to the cookout. I don't know if y'all know that. Why? Because to be in the black culture, you gotta understand and you gotta appreciate where you are. All black folks ain't cute, just like all white folks ain't cute. And black folks get teased about it more so than white people, right? I just feel like those people that get teased about not being handsome or cute or whatever by other races, you are very powerful. And for people to discuss you, that means you're somebody. For someone to take the time out the day to bully you, that means that you on their mind. You somebody to them. It don't matter what race you are. You on their mind. If they want to bully you, you on their mind. Now, what they do is they scan the room, and most of the time, bullies try to pick out the weakest link. The nicest person, the person that don't look like them, don't dress like them, don't talk like them. That's who they want to bully. And then you have the other cultures that understand that, and they try to change and be a part of that culture instead of just being themselves. Being themselves. For example, I want my kids to be around a diverse color, but I want them to know their culture. I want them to know where they come from, right? My girls are half white. I still want them to know about their white side. Do the white side want to invite them in? Oh, hell no, they don't want to invite my kids in. But that's okay. Because you don't have to be liked by everyone. but they will respect you and they will keep up with you and pay attention to you. But they kind of treat my kids a little different. Actually, by my girls being mixed, the black girls don't like them and the white girls don't like them either. So my girls get it rough. Okay? Now my son had it easy breezy. He's black. But my mixed kids, the black girls don't like them because they have good hair and light skin, and the white girls don't like them is because they have beautiful brown skin and mixed hair. So it's kind of rough for them, especially right now going through school. Like my baby girl, my 9-year-old, oh my gosh, the white folks picking her because she's light skinned, and the black folks picking her because she light skinned. Like, goddamn, but her mama black. So that makes her feel good when I show up and I'm by her side when she around her peers. Because my 9-year-old only knows black. I mean, she know her dad's side, they white. But they ain't took up time with her. They ain't taught her nothing. They are barely in her life because that's what they choose to do. Now, I'm black and I don't have a village. It's just me. But I know how to stand firm in what I believe in. And I know that I am someone, okay? And that's what I try to teach my kids. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Sprinkle Live. Please take your time to double tap the screen to like the video. Thank you, girl. In South Africa, an average South African could be influenced by 3 to 4 different cultures or the country, whether it be the language, the food they cook, or even clothes they wear. Yes, I think race does exist. I am being too complicated. I mean, race does exist everywhere you go. Now, I don't know about Africa, but I'm sure it does a little bit, maybe not so much or the same way that it exists in America. As a matter of fact, this is kind of off topic. I was on Facebook and this girl was talking about how she left the U.S. to move to Africa and she is screaming and dying to come back. And she said she would rather deal with the racism than to deal with the lizards that be coming in the bed in your house and be sleeping in the bed with you, the lights going in and out, the water. And I'm not talking about Africa. I just thought it was funny how she was saying it, but I didn't know it was like that. But I would like to, at some point in my life, go visit Africa and other cultures and other countries as well. But I still got to keep in mind that I'm black, so I know that I'm not welcome everywhere. Like maybe Russia. Russian people, they probably wouldn't welcome my black ass. They'd be like, oh, hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. So, I mean, I probably want to go ahead and mark them off the list, because what I don't want to do is take myself anywhere and put myself in danger, because I love myself, okay? Yes, this black nappy head, dread head girl with a scar on her face loves herself, right? And that's another reason why I don't date, because you know how people be like, oh, you pretty for a black girl? That is so fucking rude. People be telling me, oh, you pretty to have a scar on your face. Bitch, I'm pretty without the scar. Don't do me. But I don't say that to them. That's just how I be thinking. Y'all just know, y'all just learning how I be thinking in my head. I know how to be professional. But that's so disrespectful. I had a white lady to come up to me when I was married to my white husband years ago. And she was trying to get me to come to their church. And I actually was thinking about coming to the church and checking it out until she said, you like chicken, don't you? If you don't understand the black culture, don't even try. Don't even try. It's offensive. It's offensive to black people when you don't know the culture and you trying too hard to impress us, it's offensive. Don't do that. All she had to say is, we cook. Bitch, I was sold right there. But do you like chicken? Do you like watermelon? Yes, I do. But no, I'm not coming because you think less of me. Basically, that's basically what it is. Your coworker. Hold on. What your coworker asked you? Let me go back. Oh my goodness. Just keep it simple. Race doesn't exist. Let your kids. Being a parent doesn't mean enlightenment. I don't know what you're trying to say, 21. Girl, I was a dark-skinned Mexican growing up, not speaking Spanish. I was bullied. Really? Didn't learn Spanish until high school. I learned to be proud of my heritage. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. My oldest daughter, everybody thinks she's Hispanic or she's a Mexican. My oldest think her dad is a Mexican. She's just black and white. My youngest, everyone thinks that my 9-year-old, when I'm with her, like, adults give me a hard time because they don't think I'm her mom. And I get it. But they gonna get this two-piece they keep fucking with me and my child. Like, I went to take my daughter, pick her up from school to take her to the dentist day before yesterday. And I also went yesterday to take my other daughter. Oh my goodness, these motherfuckers damn near have to do a back check on me to... I just filled out the beginning of the school year paperwork, put my name first on everything. And they still didn't believe I'm who I was because my baby is mixed and she's a light-skinned mix. And I'm a dreadhead, a black girl. And the woman, I gave her my ID. I really think that's some bullshit, but I understand for the kids' safety. But damn, I just turned the paper in like 2 days ago. Ain't no way y'all... She doing a whole full background check to find out. She probably looked me up on Facebook to see, let me see if I can see this little mixed child, this little white girl. Because they think my baby white, but she's not white. She's mixed. Let me see if I see this little white girl on any of her pictures. I don't know. She still don't look like her mama. Let me dig a little further. Let me call the president of the United States to see what the fuck he feel about it. I want to slap these women, but I had to be calm and be patient and not give them the kind of energy that I felt like they deserved at that moment, because I knew later on I was gonna regret that. So I just tried to be patient. And she, to be even more fucked up, she called my daughter to the office, but I heard her tell her, don't bring your things, leave your backpack. Like, bitch, what if I don't want to bring her back to school? Like, sorry for the cussing, but they really had, when I'm with my youngest, I get all kind of dirty looks. I get dirty little white folks be like, this nigga bitch was with our white boys. And then the black boys, the black men, they don't even look my way. Honestly, I don't think they do. I mean, where I'm from, I think I'm one of the first blackins, like y'all be saying, trolling me, in my town. Maybe one of the first 5 to 10 people to date outside of their race. So, of course, I'm well known for doing that. But there wasn't anything I was doing for a trend. It was just the niggas didn't like me. Why they didn't like me? Well, they liked me. Let me rephrase that. They were kind of afraid to talk to me because of my son's dad. Remember, my son is a blackie like me. So they was kind of afraid to approach me and talk to me and have a conversation with me because of my son dad. So I had to go all the way out of town to find somebody else. I didn't go out of town, but he came to my town. Kind of, sort of, just a little bit. He didn't come to my town. We didn't meet in my town, but we met in this town that I work in. You want to be like Rashida Smith? I don't think I know her. My daughter was born with green eyes. They turned gray and now they're hazel colored. She used to come home crying every day when she was younger that she wanted to be like everybody else. And I'm going through that right now with my 9-year-old. My 9-year-old has this, her eyes is like that. She was born with like blue-green eyes, really blue. Her dad eyes are blue. She was born, well, of course, you can't see that color till they get a little bigger, but her eyes turned blue. And as she's gotten older, her eyes are more like the color of my side of the family that has colored eyes. I don't have colored eyes, but my mom, my aunties, and my uncles, I think it's maybe 5 or 6 of them that does, and then some of their kids and on down. So my daughter got it from both sides. Her dad got blue eyes. My side got gray, green, hazel, gray, green, hazel, brown, and black eyes on my side of the family. And they eyes change colors if they have color eyes. So my youngest daughter, her eyes changes colors as well. So she be asking me, what color I'm supposed to say that my eyes are? And so she get teased for that. And then on top of that, she light skinned. And then she has sandy brown hair. So the black folks ain't feeling it. And the white folks ain't feeling it either. So my daughter, my 9-year-old first best friend is a Mexican. And I love that girl like she my own. And I don't speak a bit of Espanol, okay? Not a little bit. But I appreciate her for, not seeing color when she met my child. Now, my oldest daughter, oh my goodness, she cannot catch a break. She can't catch a break. That means I can't catch a break. That means I be going through it with these black and white folks all day, every day, because of the color of my kid's skin. And I'm like, damn, can they just take the time to get to know you first before they judge you? Like, at least judge you off what you eat, not what you look like. Judge you off how you dress, not the color of your skin. But I get it. I get it. Not everyone has grown up from racism. They haven't matured. A lot of people are still living in the past, and they haven't matured. They don't understand. And those are the people I want to stay the farthest the fuck away from me, okay? And my kids. But we live in a world today where everybody be faking the funk and you don't know who's real and who's fake. So I just tell my kids, if they nice to you, be nice to them. But you ain't got to kiss their motherfucking ass. But if they mean to you, get away from them. Walk away and stay away. Don't even try to be their friend. Don't even have a conversation. Because a lot of people, especially at school, they already know from the jump whether they're going to like you or not. It's nothing but jealousy. Yes, that's what I tell my kids, that it's jealousy. But I kind of be careful saying that, because my 9-year-old is at that age where she repeats some things. Now, she get this from the white folks. No offense, white people. My 9-year-old is in the stage where she say the darnest things, but the darnest things be sometimes offensive, and she don't know that she's offending other people. Like, sometimes white people don't know when they offending black people. Honestly, I think they know, but some people don't. and they say offensive things, and vice versa. Even probably black folks probably say offensive things to white people. I gotta stop saying white. It's YT people on social media because I would get flagged, and I'm not trying to offend y'all or anything by talking about colored, but I was raised that white people are not even white. This is white. Nobody is this colored. Everybody has color to them. So you white people, you're colored too. That's how I was raised. Now you might not agree. I get it. But that's how I was raised. By my black mother. What happened? Okay, so with my girls, that's how it is here in the U.S. Whatever color your father is, that's what the child is. Their father is white, but they being raised by a black mom, and they are learning the black culture. They have been taught the black way of doing things, and their dad is on board with that. But if you want to go by the government and all that stuff, the child is what their father is. I had to look it up and do some research because my kids are sad about that. For some reason, they don't want to be white, half white. And I'm like, it's okay. Just use your whiteness to get to the next level in life, long as you're not being offensive to anyone or mistreating anyone. Because I'm going to use my niggerisms to get the things I need and want. One drop. That's what I was finna get to next, Clay. So I did have to go because my kids, my mixed kids, we have these conversations about race a lot, but I try not to talk about it on the internet because a lot of people aren't mature or ready for those conversations. But I did tell my kids, if we went back to, we ain't never going back to slavery. Do y'all hear me? We never going back to slavery. But they have been talking about putting the blacks back over here, the blackies, and the whiteys back over here, right? And my kids is like, well, where will we go? Baby, you got that drop, that one drop. You going with the niggas. The white folks that want to be over here with all the whites, they don't want no one drop. And they tried. You going with the niggas. You said what? What gains the end the niggerisms get you here in America grief? Well, to go in the hood and survive, even though white people can go in the hood, we're gonna make sure y'all come out safe. But to go in the hood and not be treated differently, that's what they looking for. The niggerisms. Like, what have you learned? What do you know about this culture? You might not belong over here. We ain't gonna take you out, but we gonna send you away from here because you don't belong over here. Don't be asking for us, the crackheads, to wash your damn car if you ain't got no niggerisms. Don't be going to the bootleggers to get your liquor and buy a plate because we think the white folks gonna snitch us out. Where have niggerisms got you? It got you, I don't think it got you anywhere bad unless you using it for bad. You know what I'm saying? being black is awesome. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care how you don't like niggas. We are awesome. Okay? And when you start to realize that, things will go smoother for some people that don't like black people, in my opinion. Okay? All right? Are we on the same page? What you say? I get you, Clay. My big bro, dark skin. I'm kind of lighter. I don't think light skin, because I feel like that's being beige. But kind of there. And I somehow grew curly hair, and my eyes being lighter never helped. Yeah, like where I'm from, excuse me, you can go into the hood with, you can be in a different race or looking different other than black. You can't go into the hood. You can. And you gonna survive. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. Now, if my black ass went to the YT people, it ain't no coming back. It's over with. But it's a better feeling when you come into the black community with the black person, if that makes sense. And I don't consider myself light skinned it, but a lot of people do. I don't consider myself a light bright, none of that, but a lot of people do. But they still see that I'm a nigga. I mean, I'm a fine ass motherfucking nigga. Hell yeah. Say it one more time for the dirty bitches in the back. I'm fine as fuck. Okay. Why do I keep pulling you in? Why do you want to be let go? But yeah, that's just how it is. Like, my mixed kids, they can go to the hood. They gonna be fine. As a matter of fact, I was raised. Now, this probably finna sound racist, but I was raised that if you being kidnapped and you fighting for your life and you run to the niggas, not the white people. Because the white people might not make sure you safe, but the niggas, you got a chance that one of them is gonna stand up and be like, oh hell no, get the fuck on away from here. Don't bring your raggedy ass back over here and mess with these kids. Now the white people will be like, well, that's my ex-husband's favorite thing to say when he don't want to find a solution. Well, you shouldn't have been over here. Now I gotta have his back and let him steal you and traffic you. Well, you had no business over here. You colored. My ex-husband never said that. He never even said the N-word to me. 15 years, I'm sure he said it, but I made it very clear. We're not going to be saying that. We're not going to be making each other feel like we disrespecting each other with our words, with our background. When we came together, I made it very clear, we're starting over. It's like we have a whole new culture going on over here. Was I saying we were better than people? No. But what I was saying is we're not going to offend each other. We're not going to think less of one another. We're here to love each other and to thrive. Okay? So me and him didn't have problems in that area. Me and my ex-husband, that's white. That was white. He's still white. But he loved colored. And most of his friends are colored. And his girlfriend he got now, she's a blackie. Okay? She younger. A whole lot of stuff just went through my head. Look up the definition of racist. Tell us. Put it in the chat. Fuck, why? Because you say so everybody can't be racist? You can be what you want to be. But Why would you want to be like that? Why? Why would you want to be racist? I don't think God put anybody on this earth to be racist. I think He want us to be aware that there are other cultures and other ways of doing things in life. But I don't think He put us here to be racist. That's just my personal opinion. That's just my personal opinion. Listen to what you say. Well, tell me, what did I say, Jim? Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. Racism has specific definitions. Probably, but I haven't dove that deep into it yet. But I'm all ears to listen and learn. I don't know everything. So I'm listening. Tell me what y'all want me to know. But the way I just explained it, that's how I feel. Like, all these different religions and stuff, I don't think we're put here to hate those people that think and look different from us. Shout outs. No, I almost fell for it. Not no dicks in my ass, but dicks in your ass. Okay. Oh, low key, the key. That's cute. I actually see when they put. I follow this other girl. I don't. Y'all probably don't like her, but I follow my radio, and somebody had put. She's has a bigger following, and somebody said the same thing, and she gave them a shout out, and I just kikied about that. It was so funny to me. It took her a while to catch on. I'm not responding to you, Sprinkle, and why not? I see you didn't. You don't respond by DMing me. You don't respond by emailing me. What's that about? Do you need somebody to pull up and pull your dreads? Because that's what the fuck is gonna happen. God bless you. Not everyone is racist, but racism does exist. Yes. I hope that it's constantly getting better and more love as one. Tell you then what is racism? You want me to look it up and tell you the exact definition or how we were taught what racism is? Basically, what the way most people were taught is not liking a certain group of, not liking the ethnic group because of the color of their skin and because of their culture and the way they were brought up possibly into existence. That's how I was raised. But I'm sure there's a deeper meaning and all of that stuff, and I just don't see why I gotta hate you. I can disagree with you, but I ain't gotta dislike you. Like, what the fuck? You here for the same reason I'm here. We trying to make it in this world. We trying to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and rich. Am I lying? I don't give a fuck what race you are. We all are here to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and rich, and to serve whatever religion that we was brought up in. Am I lying? So why I gotta hate you? Me hating you ain't gonna hinder you, especially the black folk. It's not gonna hinder us. It just teaches us, okay, this is another way. We need to figure out a way around this bullshit so we can keep going. It's not. It might hinder us for a second, but that's not the end all be all. That just makes us want to strive more, have more, be better, be great, love each other more. Now, all black folks don't think like that. That's an misinformed understanding of what racism really means. All right, well, teach us. Class is in session, boo. Don't gatekeep info. Only the majority of a population can be racist. Look up the word and stop assuming what you know what it means. Well, first of all, you don't tell a grown woman to stop assuming, but you can communicate better to where we are open to listening and learning. See, the average person, you got to know how to talk to people. You got to know how to communicate with people if you want them to listen to what you are saying. You can't get frustrated because you feel like someone is misinformed or someone is misunderstood. You got to learn to tone it down and you got to know how to lead. Now, what you want us to know, tell us, because I want to know. I want to know what you're trying to tell us. Now, you be educating me every once in a while when you come over here, so I'm all ears. Let's hear it. Is Jim still here? Because I missed what he was saying a minute ago. Is Jim gone? Oh, Jim was timed out. What he even said? He don't like us colored. Read the comments, please. Man, okay. Only the majority of a population can be racist. Okay, I read that one. I wasn't saying I was responding to your comment. I was responding to Jim and Frank. Oh, okay. So, am I wrong what I was saying on Dread? Tell me. He was being rude. My comments weren't directed to you. Okay. Well, tell me if I'm still wrong, though, because I want to know. I want to know what you're trying to say, what you're telling us. Or what I need to know for me and my kids and my tribe, because I want to tell them the right stuff. Yes, you check me for no reason. Well, let me uncheck you, okay? I love you, okay? And I do apologize. See, it was that hard. Communication, rule the nation. You know I love you, and I love you too, Bookie. I love me some you, even though I don't know what the hell you look like. I still love you because you a blackie. Can I lick your nipples? No, you can't. These nipples are put away for someone special. And that special person can only lick these nipples. Okay? Oh, he caught someone a B. Well, bless it. You did the right thing, girl. You did the right thing. I'm finna see if I can look it up on this regular computer at work, because I want to know, okay? And then my boss gonna see it. And he wanna lick my boom, look like my rod, ta 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 ta. God, I'm going crazy for that boom. Nah. I get it. Okay, racism is the belief that human traits and abilities are determined by race, and that one particular race is superior to another. It also involves prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against people on the basis of their racial or ethnic background. Okay. Is that right? You said we look very similar. So you fine as fuck like me. You a red, you a yellow. You a yellow. You did tell me you was light skinned. Are you lighter than me or you darker than me? Because if you lighter than me, I'm finna be racist. I'm just playing. I just make it up. You red? You said not that song. Oh my goodness. It's been playing it's been living in my head rent free for the last few days. Goes like, I just want to tell somebody so bad. I want to tell a dude that so bad. I don't know why, but I ain't got no man, so. And then you can't be acting ghetto all the time. But I'm a little ghetto on this live. I'm at the club. Same complexion, literally. What, you my brother or something? I mean, you are, but are you really my brother? Who your daddy is? I look like your dream girl. Are you just talking? Are you just trying to make me blush? Are you trying to get some wet? Is that what you trying? The definition leaves out the power element of racism, the power to define and control. Well, it did say superior. So people that think they are superior to you, they do want to define and control. That's just my opinion. But I see what you're saying. That's what I look. This what I looked up, y'all. I'm almost right. I mean, it's more to it. Direct conscious or unconscious slurs. So it talks about individual, interpersonal, key forms of racism, which is individual, interpersonal, direct conscious or unconscious slurs, bias or hostile actions between people based on race. Institutional is policies, practices, and procedures within organizations like schools, bank, or courts that results in unfair treatment or disadvantage for certain racial groups. Systemic and structural, broad patterns across society where historical and cultural norms combine with institutional power to create a wide-scale advantage for one group over another. Like, who came up with this being racist? Like, who? Hold on, let me change my mode. It's I don't want about nothing. Racism is, hold on. Yes, we are considered minorities in America. And for some reason, I want to know why why they didn't make, I'm not, no offense or hate to Asians, why y'all didn't make Asians minorities? Why y'all didn't go steal them? I'm not being funny, but it's just, think about it. The Asians, oh, no, no. Oh my God. But why? Now I'm asking these questions because I don't want to let y'all really know what I be thinking, but I want to see if anybody else be thinking how I think or know what I know. But racism is the belief, attitude, or social structure predicated, how do I say that word? Predicated. Predicated on the ideal that humans can be divided into distinct racial categories and that certain races are inherently superior, inferior, or possesses different character traits. According to the American Psychological Association, APA, it manifests as prejudice, discrimination. Okay, I read out of that. Antagonism direct against individuals or groups based on their race or ethnic group. Modern social science defines racism not just as personal hatred, but a system of power. Hold on, y'all need to hear this. Modern social science defines racism not just as personal hatred, but as a system of power and privilege that disadvantages specific groups based on their skin color or background. Y'all, that made me so sad just having this conversation. This is sad. This is stupid. But it's reality. And I'm just like, why we can't agree to disagree? We all look different. We all come from different backgrounds. But that don't mean you better than me. A black person can go build a house. A white person can go build a house. An Asian person can build a house. A Mexican person can build a house. Whoop, there it is. What you saying? Whoop, there it is. You guys heard of Latio? Okay, thank you for the definition. Now I'm well informed. Thank you, Drew. Frank, are you being sarcastic? Them boys need to do my finances for real. What boys? The last definition. Yes, I had to click on AI mode to get this definition, y'all. And now my Indian co-workers are going to pull this up when they get here tomorrow. But actually, I wish I could pin it so they can see it. They're going to probably fire my black ass. Look, bitch. We know what it is. We use it every day on you guys. You're not supposed to know what it is. Oh, you're not being sarcastic. OJ Simpson is quite an interesting name. Is OJ in the chat? You said them boys need to do your finances. Who you talking about, 21? Oh, OJ Pimpson is in the chat. Wu-Tang. The Asians cool. I like them. I like all races. Do I see that when I'm dealing with different races, do I see them as a different race? Yes. But do I treat them differently? No. Do I treat them less than? No. Do I treat them like they better than me? Oh, hell motherfucking no. For example, what was it? We wasn't going into the Asian shops and nail salons and buying their food at one point in time when that was going on, y'all. I still was nice to the Asians. I was. The Japanese, Japan people, Japanese, the Asians that would come to the hotel, I still was nice to them. But you could tell that some of them felt some kind of way about me being colored at the front desk. And it was the ones that are in a higher financial I'm just gonna say this dude was a doctor, and he had, oh my goodness, you know, as being a black person, when people come around you that you can kind of sense, I'm sure other races can too, but I'm not another race, so I can't really just say, but we can sense when people feel a certain kind of way about us. And I get that a lot, being that working at the front desk, being a black girl, a black woman with nappy ass dreads. And I don't even think my dreads are nappy. Y'all just think they nappy because they not retwisted and looking neat how y'all think it look neat. But I don't think my hair is nappy. Let's just address that now. I only say that because that's how y'all think. Oh, well, not everyone, but a lot of people. My dreads are healthy. My locks. I don't even have dreads. I have locks. Thank you, dread. I don't even have dreads. I have locks, right? And they are not nappy. But I understand, you guys, we have to present ourselves in a nice looking manner. So hopefully, well, we have to present ourselves in a manner that others view us as to fit in. And I ain't doing none of that no more. None of that. I ain't doing none of that. Call me nappy head all you want. And so what? Get my hair done. I have some Chinese food one day. They had a clear bone. I seen online where the onions was clear. You a psychopath? Well, you on the right channel, because we'll earn that shit right on at you, okay? I just started using the nickname Dread. So what was your name? Maybe it's a different type of chicken. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that, because I like the Asians. I like the Japanese people. I like when they bow to me like that. Oh, it's so cute. I love when we have some guests like that at the hotel, and they come up here and talk to me, and then they bow, and I'll be like, oh my God, do it again. I don't say it, but I'll be thinking it in my head. Geronimo? That's your name? I see that you have been listening. I listen well. I'm a black Indian. I'm a black Indian. Are you my brother? You a what? Original American. Yes, I am an original American. I just learned to not say that I'm African American, because African American isn't of any land, and I belong to the American land. So I don't know. You got locks? Yeah, I know you got locks. You ready for me to yank them motherfuckers? How can you not like the Asians? Who don't like the Asians? We love the Asians. But we want y'all to treat us better. And if we gotta come together, if the blackies gotta come together to get our point across, at this point, I feel like we're not playing no more. You either for us or against us. And in the end, I feel like whatever war or battle that black people are going through, we're going to win. So you either get with us or you get left behind. Now, that involves every race, including white people. We are on the losing end right now, and we have been for so long. But trouble don't last always, honey. We are stronger together. And even though I'm by myself, at one point in time, I'll be like, I feel some kind of way. I ain't never feel no kind of way about black people because I love black people. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I will still bust a black person in the face, and I'm still gonna love you, and I'm still gonna want the best for you. But I gotta been going through what I have been through in life. Married to a white man whose family is racist. It wasn't fun. It wasn't nice. Like, one time they was attacking me on social media, and not one black person had my back. And I wasn't looking for anyone to have my back. It was just so shocking that they were attacking me. And I felt like the black people was like, well, since you took your ass over there to them white folks, you finna learn today. Please email Sprinkle. You want my email? My email is srlcdn84@gmail.com. SRL what? CDN. Okay. 84@gmail.com. Who only made it to the 3rd grade? Hold on, let me go back and read what you said. I have my youngest son in a school where they taught 4 different languages. I chose Japanese for the language that he would learn from kindergarten through 8th grade. He only made it to the 3rd grade. He got kicked out because of his behavior. Oh my goodness, not his behavior, but I'm sure he learned something, right? As he get older, he's probably gonna appreciate the fact that he got to be around stuff like that. Like my son dad, he was raised in Germany on the base for a good chunk of his life. Although he probably didn't learn some shit he needed to learn, but the fact that he got that experience, and I feel like that's awesome. Your wife is much darker than me. I bet she's a cutie. What Jim said. Listen. Jim like black people. He just don't know how to possibly let his guard down and communicate with black people because maybe he was raised differently. Now, he like us colors. I think all white racist people like colored people. Blacks specifically. SRLCDN84@gmail.com. My email is me and my son name together. Jim should be more understanding. What am I missing about Jim? What is Jim saying? Where you at, Jim? I think he like us darker complected people. I think most of the people that give us a hard time and that's racist, that we call as racist, is a big chunk of it, in my opinion, is because they don't understand. Maybe they've tried at one point in their life and maybe they haven't, or maybe they were just raised a certain way. But it's time, white people, to break the chains. Break the chains. And have black people back. Keep in mind, your son or your daughter can come in our community and they're going to always return home safe. Not because of what we we worried about what you think, it's because that's our culture. We're loving, we're nurturing, and it's a natural thing. But my black son can't go to amongst you guys' community or culture and return home safe, right? And that's what bothers me. I gotta tell my son that people still don't like us because we black. What? All races do bad things in their culture. All people, all races. So, no offense. What are you saying that's so different about you that make you different and superior to the black race? That's my question. And I'm not trying to be offensive. I just want to understand. I want to understand. I want to get it. Did I have a conversation with my in-laws about race? Well, they are not open to talking like that. They know that they are racist. They try to understand our side, but do they want to understand our side? Hell no. They don't want to understand. It's really pretty much, okay, I'm only dealing with you because you got a kid with my son. Other than that, I'm better than you, a lie. I'm prettier than you, a motherfucking lie. And I got more money than you. Now that might be true. that part might be true. But you ain't got the brain I got or the heart I got. So, okay, we are different. We are different. We are different. Some YT people are stuck in time. And that's what I'm saying. Like, more and more I be on social media, I'm amazed. I'm blown away about how white people are standing up to other white people. I appreciate that, y'all. I really do appreciate that. Because just think if the shoes was on the other foot. What if white people were considered minorities and was treated differently? Y'all will be fighting, trying to figure out why. Why? Why are you treating me different because I look different? Now, black people, we gotta have this conversation because I know y'all gonna feel different. Black people, the same way white people treat black people different. Y'all gotta remember, you can't yell, don't treat me like that because I'm just the same, but then turn around and treat gay people or transgender people differently. Okay. Now I'm gonna leave that conversation alone. That's just how I feel. You might not agree with what they doing or their lifestyle. That don't mean you have to do it. But you don't have to be disrespectful to them either. Because they do look different to us. People, some people, I don't even be caring. I don't even be thinking about that when I'm dealing with people. I don't be thinking, is this a man or a woman? Oh my gosh. Now, if they doing too much and getting on my nerves, then I'm gonna evaluate them from head to toe, and I'm gonna be thinking twice about them. But if you going to work just like everybody else, just remember, transgender and gay people want to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and rich too. So what they do in the bedroom, we might not agree with, but we don't have to disrespect them. We don't have to put our hands on them, and we don't have to spit on them and call them names. 21st century been doing hot takes. Alright, Ghosty. What? I gotta go too. Bye, y'all. See you later. Have a wonderful day. Whites are the minorities if you educate. Well, KM Jr., that's what I was saying a minute ago. I didn't want to really tell y'all, but I want to see if somebody in the chat knew and if they was on the same page as me. And KM Jr., 1984. You'll see only 8% of the world is white. What you say? What is J-O-O-Z? Jaws? Now I want to look this up. See, now you starting something. Now you starting something. Musical artists, depending on your context. Jews. Oh, I never. Okay, it's a slang spelling for the word. It is frequently found online and can range from casual or ironic use by members of the Jewish community to a derogatory term when used by others. Oh. So that's offensive to Jews. Okay, let me see what else you said. Oh my goodness, my stomach is growling. I'm finna eat my blackened fish. So Jews brought you as bioweapons to Europe and the U.S. So they brought. Okay, Morgan, I'm listening. You put up a sign. You open it at 11:30. I hope you get the respect you deserve. As a white woman, I believe black women are the closest to God. They're the original blueprint of God's creation, and white people jealous of that. Fear or is jealous of that. I don't think white people should be jealous of it, though. You know? Honestly, that's just how I feel. I don't. But it happens, and that's the truth, and that's how it is. Not everybody, but a lot of people. And that, who was saying this? Who was it coming was I just ring? Dancing Lobster is on point. Where Dancing Lobster at? I hope you get the, okay, yes. Okay, that's her name, Dancing Lobster. Yeah, I think that a lot of white people are afraid that if black people was to get in power, politically, like white people, I feel like they think that black people will treat them differently. And honestly, I don't think we will. I mean, we probably, some people gonna be feeling salty in some kind of way. But I honestly think that black people are going to nurture the white people just as we do the black people. Now, it might not be in the exact same way, but I don't think we're going to bring harm to white people. Like, we might change a few things, a lot of things, but our blackness won't allow us to do so much because we understand that what you put out, you get back. Now, everybody, am I saying every single person is like this? No, y'all, I'm not. But that's just what I be thinking. I be thinking about a lot of stuff. Thank you, Retro, for being an amazing mod. But in America, they are the majority because hell don't understand. Skin tone, gender, race, Hispanic, Muslim, Native, sexuality. There are multiple types of implicit tests, but in this regard, these are two tests: skin tones test and race test. To test for implicit bias. Anyway, Harvard Implicit Association test is awesome to check out. I might want to check that out. Majority, yet still in control, black to the definition. But this the thing. Are white people really in control? Or are they just in control of the government? You are in control of you. Do they set things to tell us, to try to tell us how to live? Yes. But you still in control of you. They try to. Is it falling apart? It damn sure is. It's crumbling. It is crumbling. Like, I'm ready for it to fall. And I know what somebody came on my live about 6 months ago was like, I'm so ignorant because if everything crumbles, all this and that, yeah, I get it. I get it. Everybody finna lose big time. But I would rather for everybody to lose big time to get on the same page so we can win big time. Because right now, nobody's really winning at life because we are being hindered and stripped of who we are. But you hate the government, bro. I gotta go cook. I'll be back, beautiful queen. You a chef? Oh, hell no. You need to DM me right now because I want to know what the hell you be over there doing. What you finna go cook at 1:56? Well, your time is 2:56. The government tried to make me gay for real. How the government try to make you gay? Like, just because I'm not gay doesn't mean I'm not a good guy still. You don't have to be gay. I don't think who you like. Let me think before I say that. I don't think. I'm just going to leave it alone because I don't know. I'm ready for it to fall. Man, the government is hanging like a stubborn hanging. Girl, right, Morgan? I was called ignorant because I talked about that a few months ago and they was like, no, you don't want it to fall. I get it. You don't want to fall. You don't want it to crumble. You work too hard. You came a long way and you don't want to start over. But When you getting your hair braided and the braider is messing up, what she do? Start over, take that shit down, and do it better. I feel like it's too much with the government. Like, that's just too fucking much. Who came up with we gotta work most of our lives? Who came up with this dumbass shit? Like, what the fuck? You mean to tell me I was born? Well, I wasn't born for this, but you want me to believe that I was born just to work my ass off, be unhappy, be drained, and be placed in lower middle or higher class? Oh, hell no. Thank you, Jay, for the $1. Woo woo. Shout out to you. Hey, Shane, girl. It must fall in order for it to rise up. I agree. Have a blessed day. Thank you. You as well, sweetie. That's just how I feel. Like, me and my son was having a conversation, and I was telling him, don't work hard, work smart. And he, for the life of him, could not understand what the fuck I was saying. And I was like, bro. So, the love of money, ain't that what the Bible say? Is the root of evil. And I was trying to get my son to understand that just because people have worked hard and made a lot of money, that don't mean they know more than me because I live in the projects. I live in the projects because it's really, I don't have to live there, but in order to survive and make sure my loved ones survive, I had to take a step back and drop down, because the more money you get, you got to work even harder. Like, I want to live off the land. And my family don't understand my mindset of why I want to do that. I do. I don't care. That's what I want. I'm sick of not knowing what to eat because they putting all this bullshit in the food. Like, why? Why are you trying to kill us, bro? We just want to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and rich too. Why are you doing this to us? Who came up with this shit? Then they took the Bible out of the school. Now they trying to put it back. Make your fucking mind up. Yeah, I'm just all over the place. I have a lot of mixed feelings about a lot of things, but this is social media, so I have to still be cautious and careful of what I'm saying, even though I'm being a little bit reckless, but I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to... I'm a loving person. I don't care what race you are. I'm still going to love you. I'm going to make sure you're okay. If you are near and close and dear to me, I don't care. That's how I was raised. You can be a Muslim, and if I want to make sure you good, I'm gonna make sure you good. That's just the black in me. You need to charge your phone. Okay, girl. Top of the morning, preach, my sister. Thank you. Clay, she doesn't know what the real projects are. How much KFC chicken can you throw down? I don't really eat KFC. Have I? Yes. I think it's been a while since I ate KFC. I don't eat a lot of fried chicken. I like fried chicken. Excuse me. I like fried chicken, y'all, but I don't eat a lot of fried foods. Period. Chicken, whatever it is, I don't eat a lot of it. A lot of fried food. I used to growing up, but That's not healthy. I remember I want to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and rich. And when I say rich, I do want to be rich in my finances, but I want to be rich here too, and rich here. That's more important to me. She eat church's chicken. Do I? We don't even have a churches in this area. Why you didn't read what I'm cooking? Hold on, let me see what you cooking, because I want some. Because she doesn't know. Oh, okay, hold on, let me go back. Black beans, rice, and salmon is calling you. I'll be back. Ooh, I want some. I got some blackened fish that I was eating. Of course, I didn't make it myself, and now I'm disappointed in myself for not making it because it's good, but it can be better. I done been good. Sure to make it rain down on me. If nobody works, who's going to clean toilets and cook the burgers? Well, how about the people that sit their asses on the toilet, clean the toilet, and how about the family that you come from cook your damn burgers? We don't need no damn McDonald's, no Burger King, no Taco Bell. No, my friend. We don't need those things. We consider fat Americans already. And then all this other stuff from the grocery store, and they putting all this bad stuff in the food. But I get what you're saying. Somebody got to do it, but that don't mean we got to beat ourselves down. And that's got to be our end all be all, is going to work and cleaning some toilets and flipping some burger patties. No. I think that's sick to think like that. Like, honestly, this is what I feel like. I feel like the white people are enslaved just as well. They just haven't recognized it. A lot of white people probably work harder than some black people. It's like they are also enslaved in their bodies and from their peers, because that's how they were raised, and they don't even recognize or realize that they slaves as well. So we all just slaving for America. For what? Why we doing all this for the older people? Because the older people not even gonna be here to see the world in some years. What, they want to be proud of mistreating people. They want to be proud of getting over on people, taking people money, beating them, and throwing them in prisons. Y'all, people want to be proud of that? That is sick. Demented behavior, in my opinion. Darling, you have good taste. She said, you're such a pretty lady. Darlene Harris. Are you a female? If you are, thank you, girl. If you not, thank you, guys. Thank you, boy. Thank you, man. If no one works, who's going to treat me like I'm sick and build my house when I need one? That's why you need to get off your ass and learn how to do it yourself. Why do you need other people to make sure you survive? You depending too much on someone else and not depending and investing in yourself. That's a lack of self-love, in my opinion. I get it. We done got so lazy. We want everybody to do everything for us. What's wrong with teaching ourselves or our families and our sons and our daughters how to build a house? What's wrong with that? Nothing. Build your own goddamn house. That way, when you have issues, you know how to fix it. You ain't gotta call these other people. Like my dad, he's an engineer. his brother, a mechanical engineer. Like, teach your family these things. Pass it down. You don't have to be enslaved to America and do nothing but work, 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 work. Like, at this hotel, guess what? They got me fucked up. Like, I was doing this dumbass shit for, I've been working in a hotel for, what I say, 11, about 12 years now. This is the dumbest thing. And now they want to replace people with AI and robots. Like, why? Why are you so lazy? You can't get off your ass and do it yourself. But that don't mean you need to, that's your whole life. My boss think this hotel is my whole life. Bro, you can take off to be there for your wife and your kids, but it's a problem when I want to take off to be there for my kids. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And on top of that, I got 3 kids. My boss ain't even had one yet, but it's in rotation. And it's always a problem when I want to be with my kids. I don't even celebrate holidays, but I damn sure don't want to be at work every fucking holiday. I damn sure don't want to work every weekend. I want to be able to raise my kids at some point. Like, what? Y'all calling us thugs and stuff? Well, guess what? They probably had to learn and teach themselves from being in the streets because mama and daddy was working their ass off just so they can have some bread and butter and some eggs. Instead of mama and daddy working their ass off, learning how to make those things and teaching their kids at the same time, spending time with them and giving them direction. No, we got to bring our black asses to work. And I'm not just saying all black people. I'm saying every freaking race. You got to take your ass to work and work like a slave. Because you're not working like a dog. You think a dog gonna work this hard? Oh, hell no. You're working like a slave. And y'all, that's where you got me fucked up. I'm not doing it. Send me home. Make me live in a box on the side of the road. The only reason why I'm forced to do it is because I have kids. And I want them to be decent. Because I don't want them to be mistreated because of the color of their skin. So, it's just a forever evolving bullshit ass door that just never freaking ends. So I went part-time in my job 2 times. Not one time have I had part-time hours. What? And I didn't explain to these people it's because I have 3 kids. It's just me. I don't have no help. Ain't nobody calling and checking on me. Ain't nobody buying my kids the things that they need but me. Ain't nobody raising my daughters and showing them like, hey, well, they are, I am, but it's hard. It says hard out here for a pimp. It's hard out here for me, y'all. It really is. But I'm still grateful for the little things I have. Why I can't be grateful for big things? Why I can't say, oh, I'm so grateful that I get to choose when I go to work and the world will still function okay. All these people in this world, we got to go to work Monday through Sunday. Who came up with this shit? Like, go back and come up with something else, because that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, I'm not miserable now, but at one point in time, I was so freaking miserable, y'all. Like, now I'm so used to only going to work and going home, it don't even bother me. It's like I'm a zombie. But that's a miserable way to live. You know, America got greedy, and then all the people in America got greedy. And then all the people that's under them got greedy. And then everybody was like, everybody fat and all of this. And y'all have way too much. We don't need all that shit. You got me ready to save up for ring. What you mean save up? Hold on, let me go back and read y'all what y'all saying. Salmon top tier for real, yes. You ever cooked it on bare flames, bro? If no one works, who's going to treat me when I'm sick and build my house when I need one? Well, the same people that treat me when I'm sick, which is myself. I treat myself for the most part. And the same me, I gotta learn how to build my own damn house. So if I can do it and I'm a female, you damn sure can do it. You're always good, girl. On a grill like a nice young cow. It doesn't taste that way. Yo, why you look like that, gang? Why you look like that? You got me. Save the child from a burning house, bro. Who? You did? Sprinkle at work. Talk to us on YouTube for hours. We overworked in America. We are. Y'all see how hard I'm working right now? I'm busting my ass. Nah, but for real, I chose this job because I don't want to bust my ass. I'm not finna do that. Like, why? Why I gotta bust my ass and I can't have the simple things in life, like a roof over my head and a car to drive? That's fine. If I gotta bust my ass and I'm still gonna be without, I'm gonna cut out busting my ass. But I got what you're saying. Where your wife at, Sprinkle? I heard no wife in there. Well, I'm a female. Why would I have a wife? But, I mean, hold on. Maybe I'm reading what you're saying wrong. Hey, John. Hey, PTO. Scott. I don't know how to say your name, cutie, honey. I don't know, because I think you were just dragging me, trolling me. But it's okay, because I'm going to troll you back. You ain't typing too much tonight. I'm glad you coming out of this shell. Your bro got a divorce because he working too much. Well, I divorced my ex-husband because he wasn't working enough. So, I understand, but you got to still try. You still got to try to educate yourself and be aware and be informed and know what's going on and all of this stuff. You still got to survive, but... Child, take a minute. Okay. For real, I have a toxic relationship with what I do like. It torments me. Same time, I keep coming back, and it gives me fat stacks. I can't buy one now because I got to get a new car. Me and you both need a new car, child. What kind of car you trying to get? Old man said, if you can't buy it twice, don't buy it even once. That's something. But if I buy a ring, you gotta stop flirting on YouTube. Did you send me a picture of what you look like? Let me tell y'all. Let me tell you. Why you want me to stop flirting on YouTube? Oh, because you bought me a ring and I'm only yours. I got it. I don't have a problem with any of that. Me on YouTube, let me tell y'all. Me on YouTube is kind of like having me time. I don't interact with many other adults in my day-to-day life. It's just me. If I interact with adults, it's at work for a small period of time, and I have to be professional at work, so I can't open up and tell people what I really think, because everybody don't think like I think or agree with what I agree with. So I still have to be professional, okay? So me on YouTube, I I just do it for fun. And I know that I'm single and I'm probably gonna stay single for a very long time. So I just do it for fun. But as far as if I get in a relationship or get a man, I definitely know how to stop doing all that stuff. I know how to be ladylike and I know how to be classy and all of that stuff. I know how to do all of that. Real stuff. Now rate your all-time rappers list. Tupac, Story King, Biggie, Flow King, Eazy-E, Gangsta King, Eminem, Lyric King, Dre, Beat King, Rick Ross, Burger King, Hotel Trivago. Okay, Chest Light. May 21st century. Maybe, and if I do, she'll be happy. What am I missing? Dre trying to put a ring on it. I don't. I'm still getting to know him. I don't know if he. I've never met anybody that's on my level when it comes to spirituality, if that makes sense. I've never met a man like that. So this shall be interesting. Some crackhead told you, are you living or you surviving? Exactly. Most of Americans are just surviving right now. Ain't nobody living. I mean, a few of us, a few of them, but just come on, man. Right, Clay. I didn't say don't be on YouTube. I'm just asking for you to tone it down. I definitely will when it get there. When you ready for a real woman, when you ready for all of this, what I told y'all, all the men I've dated told me, you too much woman for me. Oh my goodness. But I'm gonna stop right there. Real life chess. I'll email you. Well, what you waiting on? Remember me, Rick? You gotta tell me how I'm supposed to remember you. She said you can't hang. I don't know if he can hang or not, y'all. Good girls always humble and kind. I'm humble and I'm kind, but I know how to pop my shit too. I'm a trick of all trades, okay? I can do anything. I mean anything. I feel like I am so tapped in with myself. It's nothing you can't tell me I can't do. I feel like I can build a house, build a car. What else? If I can make a baby and push a baby out, that is a near-death experience. Women come so close to death when having a baby, and yet so many of us still survive, even the ones that don't survive. If I can have a baby, it ain't shit you can tell me I can't do. I know I might sound cocky, but it's not that. It's just, it's knowing who you are and what you're capable of. Being grounded, loving yourself, being, it's I can do anything. Y'all, do y'all hear me? I really believe that. Call me crazy, call me ignorant, all that stuff. And I'm trying so hard to get my kids on the same page with me. But you can tell that peer pressure, man. And that's why I feel like being a teacher, you play a very, very important role in kids' life. And I think they do mistreat the teachers some. Do some of the teachers get on our motherfucking nerves? Hell yeah. But I feel like teachers play a very important part. Like, you almost my kid's second mama. I need you to step it up. Like, all these YNs and disruptive kids that's going to school and acting out and giving these teachers a hard time. You teachers, I need y'all to be smart enough and know how to navigate those situations. Come up with something. You can. You got it. Don't let these kids be smarter than you. You done been there, done that. Now you can figure it out, and everybody don't need to be punished. But now it's like they trying to do away with schools, especially where I live. I don't even have a degree to teach. I can go be a teacher. So now y'all just allowing the crackheads in to teach the kids. And I'm for real, because I had a crackhead as a teacher, as a biology teacher, when I was in the 7th grade. And that's no lie. I thought it was a joke. I got to focus on cooking, so I'll be back. You're usually streaming all night, and I don't want to miss anything, but I got to go. You're so beautiful. Oh, I don't want to leave. But I gotta go right now. Okay. I can't wait to see what you look like so I can tell you if you beautiful. But I'm sure you are. You have a beautiful heart. I'm not trying to bring a life into this world, but Dread is a real man. He can handle and raise all the kids on the world for real. He's Mr. Builder. Well, yeah, I'm not trying to have any more kids either. But I have the kids that I have, and I can't send them back. Not that I would want to, but my kids done put me through some hell. They done put kids ain't easy. But when I look at them, I'm just like, dang, I created these kids. Well, God created them, but they are a part of me. Like, wow, they're so beautiful. Like, I want to see how they mature and how they live their life. But their peers play a big role in their lives right now as kids. And I'm struggling with that at home with my youngest, because where she goes to school, it's more of a black-white thing for elementary kids right now. And when my oldest go to school, they just don't like her. I don't know. They don't like my oldest daughter. She quiet. She to herself. She's friendly a little bit. She's not mean. She don't have a resting bitch face. She's giving. My oldest daughter is giving. So I've been talking to her about, don't be like me. Don't be so giving, because people tend to take advantage of people that give, and they want more than what they need instead of seeing that other people need things too. Let me just take what I need for me and leave enough for the next person. But I'm trying to teach my daughter, like, you gotta also be aware of stuff like that. You gotta be aware of people like that. South Country, greetings, gods. Well, hello, Lan. What do I mean by my level of spirituality? As far as my beliefs and how I view people. Most people, a lot of guys that I've met, they think they're not tapped in with themselves. That's what I mean. They're not tapped in with themselves to be so grounded, or I'm trying to find the right words to say, and it might sound crazy how it's coming out, but hopefully you guys can put it together. But I haven't met a man that's grounded. I've never met that. Like, for real grounded. Like, it's always some stupid bullshit. And I be wanting to say, do you not hear yourself? For example, a few weeks ago, I had my baby daddy, my black baby daddy, on the live with me. And he did speak about how we don't want to get back together. Well, after that, I got off live that night. The conversation took a different turn. So, but I'm gonna talk about what we talked with, how he presented it on the live. We can be cordial with one another and not want to see each other doing bad for each other, right? But he also spoke about, when I got off the live, how a lot of women how a lot of women judge men. I'm trying to think of his exact words, but he was just saying how a lot of women judge men and how he tried to stay clear of those women. I really want to tell him maybe he's just misunderstanding the message of what the women are saying about the man. But he's not grounded to have those type of conversations and not be offended. Does that make sense? Or am I not making sense? Well, I guess we have to meet then. Maybe. Grounded is the easiest part of life if you're not arrogant. Yeah, I think it's easy. I think his mindset, he's an awesome person, by the way. He's an awesome man. I also talked to him one day about men not asking things from women, certain things. And I understand that when you are dating or you are married or you have a partner, it's okay to ask your partner for things. It's okay. But you have to still lead. And if certain things you are asking for, let me see how I can explain it. I'm just going to leave that alone because I can't explain it well or get it out how I'm trying to say it without sounding like I'm saying women are better than men. That's not what I'm saying. It's just, or men are less than because they rely on women. I'm not saying that either, but you want to be able to, let me put it like this. As a man, you want to be able to survive on your own with or without a woman. What you deleting? I put... What balls are you talking about? Do you like Bible in the Bible, Old Testament teacher? Are you talking to me? Oh, you talking to 21? So, I feel like when you tapped into yourself and all this stuff, you're not easily moved by others and what they think because you know who you are. You know who you are. You tapped into yourself. You locked in. You grounded. You patient. You kind. You loving yourself. And it took me a long time to get to where I am mentally. Ooh, it took me a long time, y'all. I used to be the kind of wife or girlfriend that would smack you in your shit if you said something I didn't like. Oh my goodness. I'm embarrassed to even tell you guys that. Don't be like that, women. Do not be like that. I used to be like that. Don't be like that. And I can, and when I get on here and say I'm grateful, it's because I can see, like, okay, Sprinkle, that's how you used to be, girl. You was a bitch for no reason, and that was because I did not love myself. I didn't know nothing about being grounded. I didn't know nothing about going within. I didn't know anything about a lot of stuff. And I taught myself. And that's why I think it's important for me to be in my kids' life. Because especially my 9-year-old, like she's getting a different, my 9-year-old is getting a different version of me than anybody has ever had. And she don't even know that this is the best version of me as of right now. Like, and I just want to spend more time with her. No Sue man, ball sucks. Who? So it takes growth to admit all that. Man, I didn't go around bullying people, but I damn sure wasn't quick to back down from a fight. I was never gonna do that, but that was how I was raised. You might get your ass whooped, but you bet not back down. You bet not walk away. Even if the situation doesn't serve you or don't even make sense, fight them anyway. That's how I was raised. Even if you're gonna feel shitty afterwards, fight them anyway. But although that kind of, I understand that. You got to understand it. Where the parents coming from or whoever's telling you that. They want you to be able to defend yourself and be safe. But what they should be telling you is it's okay to not fight with these. And to fight with this and this. It's okay. And not everybody's gonna like it or understand it. But that's why you walking away and not standing there trying to explain yourself, because everybody that don't understand doesn't need an explanation. You had a happy marriage, twin? Me? No. My marriage, if it was happy, I'd still be with him. But I divorced him. I walked away. I wasn't happy. I lost myself like big time. And this is how much I lost myself. It's been, 3 years since our divorce was official. And I'm still trying to find myself because I was lost from that 15 years of marriage. In my head, I thought so differently. I thought I was so gullible. I was what you call an airhead. I was a dumb blonde. I was all of that, right? And I lost myself. Like, what would make me happy? I stopped doing those things because I realized that nobody appreciated it. But that don't mean you stop doing what make you happy for other people. You keep doing what you're doing because it makes self happy. It makes yourself happy. But my marriage, I was miserable. I'm not even gonna lie. I was miserable as hell. Why are marriages so sexless? In my opinion, marriages are sexless is because you gotta understand that it is believed that women mature quicker than guys. Once a woman feels, now this isn't all women, once a woman feels like they've lost their connection with the guy, or he's not a provider or a protector, or he isn't a leader, or he isn't guiding me and and himself or the woman in a good positive direction, if he isn't growing mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, don't no woman want to lay down. That's a turn off. We turned the fuck off. We like, ugh, ugh, yuck, ugh. Like, we're turned off by that. The same way you gotta keep it. And if you just be yourself in the beginning, you ain't gotta worry about trying to keep her, because you yourself. And yourself should be wanting and open to growth and being better and doing better. And the woman see that, that's gonna make her want, she might not want to have sex with you, maybe because of her age or whatever she's going through or whatnot, but she's gonna want to be there with you. She's gonna want to have that connection with you. She's gonna want to caress you and love you and all that stuff. Financially can be an issue too. Yes, that was the biggest issue in my marriage. It wasn't because he cheated or I cheated or all that extra stuff. It was the finances. Like, bro, finances is a part of growth as well. If you're not growing your finances, to me, you're not growing mentally. You're not growing at all in any kind of way. Like, what? You gotta have some money. Women cost. And they might not cost pigs and dogs and arms and legs, but we cost. We want you to be able to secure the bag, as well as some women might want to secure the bag too. But women, well, for me, how can I respect you and look up to you if you doing worse than me? I can't. It's a turnoff. I'm laying down with fleas. I'm laying down with dogs. Who says marriages are sexless, though? Is this a big issue? Well, it's becoming an issue to where women are no longer wanting to date. Hey, I'm one of them. I mean, I would like to date and stuff, but I haven't connected with anyone on a spiritual level. I'm tired of being a teacher. I'm tired of teaching these men how to be men. And that just turns me off. Like, damn. And then I know a lot of guys be like, y'all don't want a manly woman. Well, we don't have a choice but to be manly, because our man ain't being manly. So who gonna do it? We gonna do it. I support you, awesome person. Thank you. Hey, Helen. OG said if a woman wants something, you better give it to them immediately. Well, are you talking about intimacy? Or are you talking about like material things? Thank you for subscribing. Just remember you when you get your car back. Where your car? What's going on with your car? You're definitely on point. Well, I'm just saying, because when I meet guys, you know what guys tell me all the time? I don't like manly women. Well, wait a minute. I'm not being manly because that's what I want to do. But who else gonna do it? Who else gonna work all these hours, take care of the kids, take care of the home, pay the bills, do all this stuff? Who else? I don't see no man saying, sign me up, I want to do it. So not only do I have to do that, I have to guide my children, teach them. I have to give them, teach them, educate them on certain things. And then my kids are 19, 17, and 9. So I have to communicate on their levels as well. But yes, that's what men tell me. Because I be like, what are your pet peeves and your don'ts and what do you don't like and all that stuff? And I get her that more than anything. But it's not that I'm trying to be manly. For example, my car done broke down. I didn't have my car 3 years and it probably broke down 11 times, right? I can't find or get a decent male mechanic. I can't. Y'all was with me on the live the last time I went to AutoZone. He put the thing, what is it called? The code reader, plugged it into the car, got the codes, printed out the codes, and gave me the paper and told me, I don't know, but it might be this. Motherfucker, look up the goddamn codes. So guess what I had to do? Drive across the street to O'Reilly's where the women work, where they looked up the codes. Like, bro, you're blowing me at this point. But y'all don't want manly women? Will be the man. When I was married, I had to learn how to change my own oil because my car had a piggyback plug. And where I live, mechanics and places that fool with cars, they don't like the fool with vehicles that have piggyback plugs. I needed an oil change so bad. Paid my husband, gave him money. I was like, hey, go get this taken care of. He came back and said, everybody said the same thing. Nobody wanted to touch the car. So does that mean, what does that mean I do? I don't have money to go buy a new car. I can't keep driving it or it's going to mess up the car if I don't change the oil. I didn't have the car, I don't know, probably about a year at that time. Not the car I got now. It was another car. I didn't have the car about a year, never had an oil change. So you telling me you don't know. This is what I'm talking to my ex-husband. You telling me you don't know what to do. Nobody can help you. And you the man. So y'all know what I did? I got on the phone and I called. Oh, and I asked him, I was asking my ex-husband, what is a piggyback plug? I don't even understand it. I don't know. I've never heard of it. He don't know. He don't know. I hate I don't know ass motherfuckers. Like, damn, I understand you don't know everything, but some things, all you gotta do is ask questions. A lot of times, everybody in America think they know every fucking thing. But they can't help you, right? They know everything, but they can't help you. That's what I was telling my 9-year-old last night. It ain't no I don't know. It's go figure it out. Go think. Go use your brain. Don't tell me you don't know. Don't hump your shoulders at me. Girl, where we doing it at? Not over here on Sprinkle Lane. Don't tell me you don't know. Go figure it out. So I didn't say that to my ex-husband, but I was pissed because I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I keep driving the car and risk not having a car, or do I let the car sit up and still not have a car? So I called one of those places that he said he went to. Well, he actually did go to this place. I don't know which place it was, but I called and I asked them, can you explain to me what a piggyback plug is? So he explained to me what a piggyback plug is, which is still, it's a plug on top of a plug. Because apparently the original plug was somehow stripped. So they plugged it with another plug, right? Right. So he explained to me what it was, and then he explained to me why they don't touch it. Because if something goes wrong, then they in trouble, and I can sue them and all of that extra stuff. Okay, I get it. So, sir, this is what I asked the man. Is this anything that you think I can do? Is this difficult to change and learn or do? And you know what the man told me? He said, no. As a matter of fact, if you really want to do it, I will stay on the phone and walk you through it. Why my ex-husband couldn't do this? So I jacked the car up, put the rocks at the back tires so it don't. First, let me back up. Let me tell y'all the right order. I put the car in park. Then I put the emergency brake. Then I put rocks at the back tire just in case it still slip and slide and roll back. I don't want to be under the car and it fall on me and I get hurt, right? So then you jack the car up. Then I slid under there to find the freaking plug on my back. Slid under the car. Scared as hell because this is my first time changing the oil. But if a man say I can do it, I can do it. If anybody tell me they think I can do something and I think I can do it and I ask you about it, I think I can do it. I don't know why I'm like that. I slid under the car on my back. Guess what my ex-husband was doing? Standing there watching me. Got the pan, unscrewed the plug. The plug looked like this. Just unscrewed the motherfucker. Took it off. Drained the oil out. In the pan. Looked at how black the oil was. And then I proceeded to continue with the oil change. Put the filter in and the oil and all that, you know. But my thing was, why my husband couldn't do that? Like, why do you want me to get myself under a car and do these things? It's not that I can't do it and I won't do it, but if I got a man and that's considered a man's job, then why are you allowing a woman to do it? That's all I'm saying. But I have learned that now men, not only have I enabled a man, other women have done that too. And men are like, they think they don't have to be men. They think, I don't know. I honestly don't know what they think. I don't know what's going through these men's head. I understand now more and more men want to get their nails, hair done, get facials, get their toes done. I get it. But can you please